Everyone is special, but every once in a while there is a special, genuine masterpiece that is created by God. And that special masterpiece is Mae Blake, the wife of our presiding bishop, Charles E. Blake, Sr. Because she is specially created masterpiece, she is hard to explain. But her gracious manner, coupled with a flawless elegance, just begin to describe and explain her. She has been endowed with impeccable charm, style, and grace. Even after possessing such wonderful God-given characteristics, she is endowed with humility and caring for others. She is so well received among women because of her genuine love and concern for them. She has the ability to encourage, enhance, and empower the lives of others because she is fully committed her life to God. She uses her, who uses her in amazing ways. Her ministry is unique and exclusive. Her teaching style is remarkable and one of a kind, in which she has the amazing anointed gift of blending and applying the scripture to everyday living and general situations. She captivates her audience each time she speaks because she seeks God and listens as he reveals what he would have his people hear and learn through her. She blends the exceptional gifts that God has given her into the exciting role of our First Lady. It gives me much pleasure to present to you, as you stand to your feet, Lady Mae. Praise the Lord.
Thank you so much, Madam Brooks. Thank you. You know, I just told, you may have your seats now. I just told Mother Lewis, you know what, I get so nervous when I'm getting ready to speak. But you all play God's blessing upon me. But with a grateful heart, I am delighted to see each of you again. Thank you to the lovely Madam Doris Brooks for such a wonderful, wonderful introduction. And I honor God and I give him my highest praise. And I thank him for being alive and for being here with each of you tonight. And Bishop Blake, we honor you at your absence. I know you're on your way, and the rest of the General Board, and we thank you for your leadership, Bishop Brooks and Bishop Macklin, and all members of the General Board, and all other national officials. And great honor to the lovely Supervisor Mother Barbara McCool Lewis. And to my friend, our precious Supervisor Emeritus, Mother Willie Mae Rivers. And high regards to you, Missionary Vanessa Macklin, and my friend, Mother Louise Patterson, from years back. Thank you. And love to all of you out there. This entire meeting has been awesome. And we thank Mother Lewis for such a beautiful, beautiful vision. Now, you know, each time I come before you, I am so honored to be in your presence. And I do not take sharing with you lightly or nonchalantly. But I earnestly seek God and his leading, and I listen to him as he reveals what he would have his people hear. The word kindness resonated in my spirit day after day after day after day. I have two little stories that I would like to share with you tonight. They are not long, but one Sunday, a gentleman plainly dressed went into a church in the country of Holland. He took a seat near the pulpit and was very happy to join in with this particular congregation. In a very few minutes, a lady approached the seat where he was sitting, and seeing this stranger in what she felt was her seat, she rudely said to him, "This is my seat." And she asked him to move. Well, of course, I'm sure that was not a Church of God in Christ. Because we in the Church of God in Christ do not have this issue with seats. We are not hung up on seats like this lady. We don't get huffy and mad because we are not sitting in a particular seat, do we? Well, the visitor got up, took a seat in an obscure area, and joined fervently in the service. And when the service was over, one of the woman's friends came to her and asked if she knew who it was whom she had ordered out of her seat. And she said, "Oh, no, but I suppose it was some stranger that just walked in from off the street." "Well, no," said the other lady, "that was not some off-the-street stranger who just happened to walk in. That was the King of Sweden. That was King Oscar. He is in this country visiting the Queen. And I'm sure that he just came by to spend some time with us in our service." Think about that. Think about that occurrence. And while you're thinking about that one, let me tell you this little story. A man saw a limousine broken down on a roadway. "I can't figure what's wrong," said the limo driver. So the man who just walked up took a look under the hood and quickly spotted the trouble. And in a few minutes, he had the engine running again. The limo driver offered to pay him, but the man refused, saying that he just wanted to help out. And as he turned to go away, the rear window of the limo went down. "And thank you very much for your help," the passenger from the inside said. "How can I repay you?" And looking inside, the man recognized the wealthy banker from the town who had a bouquet of flowers that he was carrying home to his wife. And the gentleman asked again, "How can I repay you?" And again, the man refused payment, but he asked for one favor. And looking at the flowers, he said, "Now, could you send my wife some of those beautiful flowers? She would be so thrilled." "Consider it done, the banker replied, then asked the man for his address. They parted company. The man only half expected to ever hear from the banker again. But the next day, a truck pulled up to the man's house with flowers, and his wife answered the door. Attached to the bouquet of flowers was a note that said, "You are blessed to be married to such a caring person. When I offered to pay your husband for his act of kindness, he thought only of you, his wife. And then at the end of the note, there was a P.S. that said, although your husband refused any reward, I have canceled the entire mortgage on your house. And as of now, your home is paid in full. Because such virtue of kindness should be rewarded. Now, what can I say about kindness? What can I say about kindness? Now, both of these are beautiful stories showing both unkindness and kindness in action. One shows the shame and embarrassment that can come from being unkind, and one shows the unexpected blessing that can come from being kind. But you know, kindness shows itself in different ways. In many cases, it is shown by the way that you act, your attitude, your persona, your speech, your demeanor. I'm sure that this particular lady who made a visitor move never equated kindness with her speech and actions. A short-sighted person could almost believe that the moral here is to be kind because you never know who you are dealing with. They might be a super important or wealthy. But that's not what I want to stress here. I want to stress that everyone is very important. We are all precious to God. And if God extends grace to all of us, then surely we can extend love and kindness to all. 1 Corinthians 13, 3 through 6. Lets us know the importance of love and kindness. It says, no matter what you do, but if you do not have love, it profits you nothing. Love suffers long. It is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself. It is not puffed up. Love does not behave rudely. Love does not speak its own. It is not provoked and thinks no evil. It doesn't always have to be things or money, but just uplifting and encouraging others. The way that you talk to others, deliberately and subtly trying to put them down, to make them look small and insignificant, is not being kind. Kindness is not trying to show someone else up as inefficient, to prove and promote yourself as being smarter or greater than they. Love and kindness will not allow you to do or say anything that will hurt another person. What you do to another will come back to you. What you put out, you will receive. You have to will yourself to be kind and giving to others, or you will miss the best part of living. Not that you receive so much, but that you give. You can't give kindness away. You can't give it away because it always comes back to you. Do or say something every day that will encourage or uplift someone else. What do you have to lose from just making someone else feel good? By your actions or by your words. It takes nothing away from you at all. I have mentioned several times about perfume. Ladies, we all like perfume. Perfume smells good on you. 6 to 10 people can smell the sweet smell that originates from you. Now, since those 6 to 10 people can smell the perfume that you have on, does the aroma become any less intense on you just because other people can smell it? No, it doesn't. But yet from you they are receiving something good. Being kind shows God that you've learned the most important lesson there is to learn, that we truly love one another as Christ loves us. Christ said that the world would know his disciples by their love. One of the greatest and most powerful contributors to kindness and unkindness is your tongue. Proverbs 15:4 and James 3:1-11 speaks specifically about it. It is referred to as a tree of life, which bears fruit according to the words that flow from us. Death and life are in the power of your tongue. Your tongue can speak wonderful words of life. Proverbs 15:4. A wholesome tongue is a tree of life. The tongue has the power to promote evil or good. It is not kind to utter harmful words involving yourself in tale-bearing, spreading rumors and gossip to a person or about others. Cruel and unkind words can break a person's spirit. Our words are powerful and sharp weapons. They are painful. They are ugly. Words flowing from our mouth can hurt and devastate persons. You cannot speak negative words of hate and unkindness from your mouth and then reach out and grab those words and put them back into your mouth. Oh no, what you say from your lips are gone like feathers in the wind. Your own soul is nourished when you are kind. It is destroyed when you are cruel. Critical words cause sadness and anger. Proverbs 11:17 lets us know that kind words are like honey, enjoyable and healthy. The person who tries to be good, loving, and kind finds life, righteousness, and honor. Proverbs 21:21. There is joy in making other people feel good about themselves. Say things to build confidence and self-esteem in others. I feel good when I do this. And really, when you do this, your heart goes out of itself, gets larger and full of joy. And this is one of the great secrets of the inner life. We do ourselves the most good by being kind to others. We should approach every person and situation looking for ways to be kind and considerate, even if our kindness is sometimes not returned. He who sows courtesy reaps friendship, and he who plants kindness gathers love. Kindness is tenderness. Kindness is love. Kindness is not a sign of weakness, but kindness is a sign of great strength. And I close with words from Longfellow. Kind hearts are the gardeners. Kind thoughts are the roots. Kind words are the flowers. Kind deeds are the fruits. Take care of your garden and keep out the weeds. Fill it with sunshine, kind words, and kind deeds. And may God continue and shower